guys, it's Jocelyn back with another Coffee with Joe. I know it's been a long time. We've been very busy. Some good things, some not so good things have been happening as well. My last video I talked about some pending health issues that I believe I mentioned that I am being tested for endometriosis. If I didn't, I'm being tested for endometriosis. It's about a 9-month process. Right now I'm in the first phase, the first 3 months, so there's not really much going on. Basically what happens is the first 3 months you're on a certain type of birth control. If your pain doesn't go away, then the next 3 months they add on another medication. And if your pain doesn't go away after that, then they do a pain removal surgery. Now in this pain removal surgery, you could potentially go in the surgery and come out with no reproductive organs, basically. So they only do one surgery and that's it, that's all you get. So if they go in and they see that the disease is spread, but it's not too badly affected your organs, they can just remove the pain or the disease. If they go in though, however, and your organs are badly affected, they will remove in that surgery everything. So we've come to terms with it quite a while ago about adoption and stuff like that. That might have to be our route. It's still sad. It still sucks, but we've come to terms with it, and we've given it to God and stuff. Another thing is I need jaw surgery. So, long story short, I went to an orthodontist. My back teeth don't touch, or my back teeth are the only teeth that touch. There's a huge gap right here, and they're worried that by the time I'm a senior, I won't have any teeth in the back. They'll have to remove everything. And also, half my airway's blocked. So I have sleep apnea, which makes sense as to why I'm so tired. There's that and other reasons. I'm so tired all the time, and it's so hard for me to fall asleep. So I have been referred to a sleep clinic. We are in the process of looking to see if my jaw surgery is covered now, or if we're going to wait until Steve's done school and he has better benefits. That's another thing going on. Good news is my ulcerative colitis is under control. This is the longest it's been under control. I haven't been in the hospital since March, and I've been off steroids since April, which is incredible. That's really good. My head issues were under control, but then we had a week where there was really, really bad storms, and I had dizzy spells that night. It was a terrible week, really bad week. And I had dizzy spells overnight, and I couldn't sleep. And I called my doctor, and they said sometimes if the air pressure drops, people can, no matter what kind of medication or program they're in, they'll still have dizzy spells. So I thought that's what it was, but now randomly I'm still getting dizzy spells at night, so I'm not sure what's going on there. My neurologist though did order an MRI, so I will be getting that next week. She's probably just looking to make sure that no further damage has been done. Another thing is we moved. So it looks the same. It is basically the same. We're just in a different building in a different location, but same company. So, there's slight differences, like our railing outside is white now instead of black and stuff like that. We basically were having rent issues, and we got a deal moving here and to help us out and stuff. So we just moved to a different location. It was an eventful move though, because the night before we moved, Steve was up on the patio barefooted on the railing trying to take our patio lights down. And they came down, and he came down and stepped on a bulb, and it sounded like a gunshot. And me and my friend Nat, we were inside, and I was talking to her, so I wasn't facing the patio, and like she was watching the whole thing happen. And he picked up his foot, and Nat like gasped. She was like, and like we turned over, and his foot is literally pouring out blood. Like, and I was just staring at it. I didn't know what to do. So we started racing around because we packed everything almost. So we were racing around trying to find the box that had our first aid kit. We were like ripping through boxes, like opening things up, all that stuff. And then Steve yells and he's like, no, just take me to a hospital. So we wound up going to the hospital. He had to get stitches on his foot. And the next day we were moving. So out of the 4 times we've moved, Steve has been injured 3 times. It's been quite funny. I'm laughing at it now. Not before, but I'm laughing at it now. He is okay though. His foot's doing fine. So yeah, like he started school again. So he's doing school and work. So that's also another reason why it's been so long for a video. It's just that he's just been so busy, and he helps me with these videos. Also, we have been busy in general too, because this is the first summer in 3 years that I have enjoyed. I have not been sick in the hospital or like not being able to move. So we have gone to cabins, we've visited, we've tried to go as many outings as possible for us. But recently I've been struggling. I've been getting sick randomly, so kind of like COVID symptoms, so like sore throat, runny nose, seriously aching, like worst body aches ever. But they last for like a couple hours, and then they go away, and then they come back and go away. And I was waiting for the hematologist to call me back, because they were doing a 3-month follow-up with blood work to make sure I don't have a disease called eosinophilia, which is the white blood cells which cause the inflammation and the itchiness and the allergies and all that stuff. So they called back last week or the week before. I think it was the week before. And they said that I don't have eosinophilia, which is good, but that I needed to urgently see my doctor because my kidney functions were really, really high. She looked back on my charts, and they're the highest they've ever been. They were high when I was on steroids, and then they would drop back to normal when I was off steroids, but all of a sudden they have spiked up, and I have not been on steroids. And this is actually the least amount of medication I've been on in my health journey. So I contacted my doctor. I saw her right away. She seemed very concerned. She did not hide her concerns. It wasn't looking good. But she wanted to redo the blood work, because she was like, I just want to make sure that like the blood wasn't sitting out too long and it caused like wrong numbers and stuff. So let's redo the blood work. And she said, come back in 2 days. Don't wait. I'm doing a walk-ins on Fridays. Like, come in a walk-in. I will see you. So I did the blood work on a Wednesday this week. Yeah, I did the blood work Wednesday this week. And I went to go see her today. And it's gotten even worse in the last 2 weeks. My numbers are really, really high. So she's really concerned, and it explains why I've been having like random flu-like symptoms, the body aches. I am so tired all the time. I'm starting to get nauseous all the time. So like almost every day I'm nauseous at some point again, which is not fun. So the next step is we went through all my medication, and like I need to be on basically every single medication. So she took away a blood pressure medication because my blood pressure was spiked for like super, super high way back in March when I was in the hospital. And she brought it down. But when your kidney levels are high, your blood pressure can also be high. So I couldn't be completely removed from the blood pressure medication because then we would have two problems. So she took me off one and put me on a very, very low dose of another just to keep it stabilized. And she wants that. She thinks that specific medication, because it is strong, might be affecting my kidneys. So I have to wait until next week, Thursday, to get blood work again and a urine sample to see if there's protein in my urine. My urine is quite foggy, and there's a lot of output as well right now. So yeah, we're waiting till next week, Thursday, to do another one to see if the kidney levels rise, stay, drop. If they don't drop, if they stay the same or rise, I am being already referred for an ultrasound again of my kidneys. I had one done in May. I'm going to get another one again. But if they don't drop, I will be referred to a kidney doctor. I don't remember what they're called. I have so many doctors. I don't, but it's a kidney specialist. She is very, so she's very concerned right now. So I am just gonna take it easy. A lot of symptoms that I have been feeling over the last few months are explained. I'm definitely like a lot better than what I was before, but things seem to start spiraling down, and it's getting a little frustrating because like I feel like I'm better and I'm getting better, and then more problems pop up, and it's just hard to see whenever I'd be fully back to normal, if I'll ever be back to normal. So yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to update you guys. If my videos are few and far between, it's because I'm exhausted, or we're busy, or I'm sick. I'm going to try to keep updating you guys as much as possible. Even if I do just short little videos and I just post them on my Instagram or YouTube or whatever, I might just do that. Yeah, so that's an update. Please still keep us in your prayers as there's a lot going on. And yeah, we'll see you around. Thank you so much.